The righteous norm of living. Upon being asked by the sages as to how his being could get out of the clutches of consequences of evil deed, Shaunak Ji said, "Oh sages, hearing that Garuda Purana one realized one's bound to duty. In order to fulfill one's mission, it is essential to quote company with the nobles and shuns that of the wicked person. Shuns. A real person is he who cares for your and others' interest, and who has a religious bent to real good society associate. He should have been wealthy. He who has his wealth destroyed may go to the Tirthas, holy place, and who loses his allegiance to truth and righteousness duly have no place to except hell. The drunken, the backbiter, those who appears as false victim remains as long sunken in the river Vaitrani. As he has been told that they break into other houses, destroy public property, those who recklessly humanize, those they endure in vile acts like remain sunken in the river of most horrible condition. It is by avoiding these acts that one may escape going to hell, but it's one way, one wide deeds, consequences can stop visiting upon one. Perhaps in changing the heart of wisdom, worshipping God may bring some redemption in the condition. Hearing this, he asked, "O Sutaji, please enlighten us with who God should be worshipped. Who are the creators and sustainer of the whole creation? How the Supreme Lord can be propitiated? Who are these incarnations and how this dynasty continues? Please tell us in detail." Upon this, Sukanji recounted the conversation which took place between Brahmaji and Vyasyaji. Brahmaji was asked by the Vyasya, "O Lord, why this most blessed Puranas, the Garuda Purana, was revealed by Lord Hari Vishnu to Shiva and other gods?" When Brahmaji said, "Once I happened to visit Kailash mountain in the company of other gods. Then at there we had a darshan of Lord Rudra Shiva. We asked him we saw him lost in meditation. We asked him, 'O Lord, who is that who commands such devotion for you?' Answering my question, he replied, 'I was concentrating my thoughts on Supreme God Lord Vishnu, the bestower of the every verse that omnipresent and omniscient Lord. Oh, Pittamaha, Godfather, even I who keep my body smooth with ash and grow long tendril locks also worship him also. He is the ultimate refuge of everyone. The whole creation is ever instinct with only with presence. He is beyond the description of truth and untruth. He is the ultimate object of every being, whether animate or inanimate. Worship. He also has Agni, fire as his mouth, the sun, the moon as his eyes, the sky in the navel, and the feet in the earth, and the divine realm of his heart. I ever worship him only. Then Shukaji dwelt upon the various names of Lord Hari, like Vasudeva, because he look after everyone prosperity. Vishnu, look he ensure every being salvation if attempted to night through on this night course. Hari, whose whole world at the time of dissolution gets aspired and stole by him only. Then they worship him with the sub knowledge after his desire being fulfilled. Then, diverting upon the various noble acts and religious conduct, Sukanji said, "One should never stay where there may not be a king, where there not be a physician, where there is not a river, where there is not a learned Brahman. One gets the reward of one action without the fail. The merits accrue to one due to good deeds, profound in the past living, show the effects only at the ordinate time. External condition might aid in a better result, but they cannot set in because it's only action. Like a heifer get into his mother head to its mother cow, no matter if there is a billion of cows, the same way the consequence one's action get the of that. Father, he said, oh Brahman, why don't you try to stay in this world like a lotus in the floor, like a lotus in the floor? Because it one remains attached attacked to the worldly pleasure. One may not get away from this illusion. There are binds of devils, one where there is an aversion to overly attachments called nirviti. It is attachment who boards, which breeds sorrows, and at the non-fulfillment, which may turn gives rise to anger to pollute one's mind. So one should stay indifferent in the law and the world while constantly keeping one's attention riveted to Lord Vishnu. Enlightening the sage further, so Jazzy said, in this world, one has no real friend or foe. It is due to one's vested interest that such emotional urge, nevertheless, one should keep on fulfilling one's mundane obligation. For nobody ensure as to that lay in the store for oneself. One should not wonder if a luxurious person, luxurious. Is recognized as an erudite scholar or beautiful woman is an honored by political, wherein a rare and the poor not indulging with wide deeds and a money man not thinking of his next word. Of course, most of the people appear what they are actually not, but even one transparent personality may glorify the whole community like a single son may bring laurels to an entire family. Further continuing with the worldly context, Sudaji said, one should pay full attention to one's son till he became 5 years of age. After his body gets some idea of what is really good and bad of him. But between 15 to 16 years, treat your son with a constant pre repentant in order to prevent him from going wayward. But as soon as he turns 60, start treating him as your friend. When one loses one's father, his ideal guardian, almost like his father, is a eldest brother. After father dead to the eldest brother, the younger one is like a son, and the younger brother, elder brother is like a father. If the brother remain united, nobody can trouble them. There is a four kind of people who are the nature rogues. One who are ungrateful, the other who is non-Aryan, the third who carries on grudge for a long period, and the fourth who has a wicked heart. One should avoid their company. One gets position in the society, but one's deeds are not by one's popularity. Lion is not duly appointed a jungle king. It becomes a ruler merely by its strength and power. A lazy trader, a pleasure-loving servant, a moneyless teacher, and a foul-speaking wench never succeed in the mission. Separation from one's spouse, discourage amongst one's own kith and kin, and unrepaid debts, the compulsion to serve a wicked person, indifferent of person due to one's falling in evil deeds, burn own hearts every very severe. The first situation that can redeem oneself from very cause of sorrow and seeking noble company, having a skill to earn money, having an obedient and loving wife, and knowing the regimen to keep the disease happy. A deer, the elephant, the firefly, the bee, the fish suffer doom because of their infatuation to the perception of one's sense. But the deer gets trapped by listening to good music that through his ears. Elephant by which touched by something tinkling, the fire beast by beholding the burning fire, the bee by tasting the pollen of flower, and fish by smelling something enchanting. Each of the being dies because of this one sense. Uncontrollable inflation, but man goes to this boom by its infatuation. To each sensual perception, hence he carried five causes of his death, always on his body. Never let even an ego of any of the following effectuations remain. The disease, the fire, or the depth, even both of them can aggravate to cause the doom. Conclusion of the discussion, Sutaji said, righteous conduct and the discretion wisdom always help one to lead life successful and happily. They should never be ignored.